Is America today our forefathers' vision?
Quiet, please.
Is America today our forefathers' vision? On September 17, 1787, the forefathers of our great nation signed and ratified the Constitution of the United States of America. This was done in order to establish the ground ideas of the USA, a country made up to be free from tyranny. The Constitution and its amendments were set in place to ensure the people's rights were protected, and these laws still stand unfazed by the test of time. That vision of equality and justice still continues today in America with power at the hands of the people. The First Amendment protects the right to speak and protest or assemble freely and peacefully. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. This is important because it allows people within the U.S. to believe, speak, practice, assemble, and protest without fear of unfair legal prosecution for speaking out in a group or even standing out alone. This is evident with events such as Americans protesting in city streets over conflicts happening overseas. On the subject of legalities, the Sixth Amendment is important to mention just because it gives people the right to be heard and argue for right or wrong in just about any legal sense in which one may be accused. It's not uncommon in this modern day for someone to be in a tough legal situation where they may need to go to court and argue against any sort of legal accusation, which is a right enforced by the Sixth Amendment. The Sixth Amendment is the right to fair trial. In all criminal prosecutions, the accused shall enjoy the right to a speedy and public trial by an impartial jury of the state and in district wherein the crime shall have been committed, which district shall have been previously ascertained by law, and to be informed of the nature and cause of the accusation, to be confronted with the witnesses against him, to have compulsory process for obtaining witnesses in his favor, and to have the assistance of counsel for his defense. Virtues and ideas that we follow every day are changing rapidly and often. With each new year, there are dozens of pieces of new legislation that go through the appeal process. However, there are some rules that are set in stone that are set in such a way that they cannot be changed, violated, or disputed. An example of this is the 10th Amendment. The power is not delegated to the United States by the Constitution, nor prohibited by the states, are reserved to the states respectively, or to the people. In simpler words, this means that the federal government only has the power which is granted by the very Constitution we speak of here today. The reason this has so much significance is because it sets a boundary between what can and cannot be done by higher leadership, setting a baseline of what the government does and what the people do. The very reason the USA exists historically was to create a land that was free from tyranny, owned and run by the people. Based on the evidence and explanation given in this present day, and because of past events, it's only right to say that America today is our forefathers' vision. The very rights and rules that they set their life's goal to make and enforce still stand unfazed today. They are continually practiced, taught, wholeheartedly believed in, and defended. While some critics may go against this idea, saying that this America is not the same America, their standing isn't right. Because of the amendments that build the baseline of our society, America today will always be our forefathers' vision. America is strong, and the power still stands at the hands of the people.
Thank you, Dan.